You and I were watching Foxy Boxing on the pod. I'd never heard of it. I knew it existed just because that's something you would assume existed.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Foxy Boxing? Is it like lingerie football league boxing, basically?
Yeah, you get like, they get them drunk. They're coming in with solo cups.
That's what's up.
And they get like kind of 80s, probably like just past centerfold age. 26, 27, 28, you know. Put some gloves on them, get them wasted, and have them punch each other while a bunch of frat boys scream behind him.
Yeah, this all sounds great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm thinking about getting into it.
As
a manager.
I'd say being a Foxy Boxing manager, that'd be great. That's a great idea.
I think it would be sick.
Yeah, you're like you should be the Don King of like.
Or I'm like Jimmy Hart, the mouth of the South, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a fucking bullhorn.
A corner guy, you're rubbing their face with that espresso, that cold espresso tamper. And that what is you know what I'm talking about, right? The thing that they rub over their face. That's
The
like,
steel plate.
Yeah,
yeah, that pushes out the swelling of a bruising.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it just gets the blood out of the injury so
Yeah.
that you can see for a little bit.
Gotcha. Do you think that they?
That's a cut man who does that.
Do you think that they let the boxer in most boxing matches where you see them do that? Do you think they let the boxer borrow that and take it home so that they can use it on their wife at home whenever they're after they mistake their wife for their opponent and then they just have to?
Yeah,
use
Floyd would definitely take rounds.
Do you think he has a cut?
He'd put his wife on a stool.
You think he has a cut man in the house? Yeah, this is another room is where my cut man lives. Anytime that's his job. Anytime he hears Floyd and his wife arguing, he's got to pop right up and fucking get ready to.
Yeah, a cut man who knows how to keep his mouth shut.
That's all you need in this life, dude.
Yeah. Dude, there was a fight this weekend with Chocolatito fought Roman Gonzalez. Dude, he's 34 years old. It's so funny how boxing works because they're like, depending on how they're trying to sell the fight, everything. It's just such a con artist sport where they're like, Tyson Fury's fighting Dillian White in his prime of 33 years old. And they're like, oh my God, how is Chocolatito at the old age of 34 hanging in this fight?
Yeah.
Like however they're trying to sell it to you. They're like, Canelo's in his prime at 32 years old. And you're like, these numbers mean nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were even talking about that Foxy Boxing thing. It's like I feel like centerfold age is growing by the moment. The farther on in time we get, the bigger the time period that you could be a centerfold. Probably.
Yeah. Ted Danson's wife is in the new Playboy. Steenburgen, really? Mary Steenburgen.
Her name is Steamburger,
isn't it? I don't know. She's
Steam or Steam.
She took the throne of Helen Mirren as the hot girl in her 70s. You know what I mean? Because Helen Mirren's not hot anymore. She finally fell off.
She lost it?
Yeah, she fell off a bit. And I think, is it Mary Steenburgen?
Are you saying Steen or Steam?
Steen.
Oh, I thought you said Steam, like Steamburger.
She's Ted Danson's wife.
It looks like Mary Steenburgen or Bergen.
Oh, Bergen.
How old is she?
She's in like
74.
74.
And she's banging?
Yeah, pop her up there on the screen, dude.
Pop her on up there. Yeah, dude, I mean, Ted Danson probably still is probably still throwing hard dick around.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Oh, wow.
This woman's
Look at
74.
her.
Oh, I know that lady.
Yeah,
That's the mom from Step Brothers and
yes,
shit.
Yeah. She's in a
okay.
million things.
Yeah.
But
She's always the mom.
Yeah.
Helen Mirren looked hot and like she was like 75. This woman looks like 45.
Yeah. She's got the better plastic surgeon. Whoever's doing her surgery.
Yeah. But do they give it up, you know? That's what we got to be asking ourselves.
Do they give up what, the pussy?
Yeah.
She has to.
Yeah. I mean, if you're married to
Ted.
Ted, yeah.
How do you not fuck that? I'd fuck him every day if I was married to that.
We should be TMZ just so we can be like, Ted, do you still fuck every day? Okay, we have Ted dancing in blackface.
We don't need to look at that right now.
The screen is all good. The screen is gone.
Poor Ted Danson.
Good. Those are great instincts, Zach. Great job.
Poor Ted Danson, though, like, is dating Whoopi Goldberg, and she eggs him on to do this, and then they break up, and it follows him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Isn't that just like a lady?
Yeah. And she'll make you do blackface and know it. She's always a woman to me. And then she'll say something anti-Semitic when everyone's around. That's
and
about Whoopi Goldberg.
Ted's legitimate argument is like, look, I was dating a black girl at the time. People are like, oh, that argument?
Oh, really?
Oh, you date black girls? Yeah. That's not your past or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's like whenever Burr was on SNL and people were like, he's racist. And then people were like, he has a black wife. And then some weird just a weirdo white guy was like, said he's like, well, actually, the fact that he is married to a black woman shows that he's possibly even more racist because he sees his wife as subhuman. And I don't remember if it was Burr's.
Oh my God.
I don't remember if it was Burr's wife or somebody else. Just like the most top response was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" It's like,
And that's the guy who took Shane Gillis' spot on
prob-
SNL?
probably. Yeah,
He's a cast member now.
I mean, that guy who probably wrote that, it's like you're saying probably the most racist thing that you could actually say.
Well, also the most sexist thing where it's like, if I marry you, it's because I think you're below me and you're a subhuman. That's what a wife is for.
Yeah, you're really just kind of giving us your opinion on how you think that shit works in the world, basically.
Dude,
I speak the language well. They would say the exotification and fetishization of black women.
okay.
Just
That's what marrying them means?
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Those people are racist.
Yeah.
They're so racist.
That's wild, dude. All right, dude. It's fucking, what's today, dude? Today is
March 8th.
Tuesday, March 8th.
And
It is
we've got
12:02 p.m.
That was me this morning when I woke up. This is my dad FaceTimed me 3 times, and I was like, either there's A-Rod news or somebody's dead. And there was A-Rod news. My dad he's like, I'm looking at tickets to the Super Bowl.
Oh, God.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Get the fuck out of town.
4 more years of being a 1 seed and losing in the divisional round. I cannot wait. A-Rod's back, and they got this. They did that voodoo, that Kansas City Chief voodoo magic, where they made him the highest paid player in the history of the NFL, but also made cap room.
I don't understand.
The salary cap's
This
just
is such a
it's
stupid,
imaginary.
stupid fucking move.
It's not a real fucking thing. What's not a stupid move?
4-year
You're an
contract
idiot.
for a
He's
38-year-old
the-
guy?
The current MVP of the
He's
league.
30, you don't need to put 4 years for someone who's fucking 45 years
Quarterbacks
old.
live forever now. You can't hit them. The only quarterbacks who are getting hurt are the ones who run around or are Joe Burrow and have fucking, I don't know, ghosts for an offensive line.
This is literally your parents like about to get a divorce and then renewing their vows. There's
No, that was last year.
this is the same.
But also, that happened in my household and it worked. Literally. My
your parents got divorced and remarried.
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah, and it worked out
no
fine.
shit, you think this is a fucking good idea?
Well, because I saw it work. I saw it work out.
Good God.
I don't understand. Everybody's got this insanity when they think
Nobody has this insanity.
No.
You're a fucking homer.
securing Aaron Rodgers is not a bad idea. What
There's
are
no
you
reason
talking
that
about?
4 years. 4 years is my issue.
He's not gonna. He doesn't have to play 4 years. All that does is ensure that he's gonna retire a Packer when he retires. He doesn't have to play 4 years. It's not a prison sentence.
He's not a guy. He's not fucking Tom Brady. He's not a guy who eats avocado ice
Yes, he
cream.
is.
No, he's a guy. He's not like he's.
No, he's
out
a
here-
complete health freak.
But he's out here doing ayahuasca and shit. Like he's not like that.
No. He's one of the most hard. You clearly don't know much about him. He's like exactly like Tom Brady. He measures every milligram of what he eats.
I'm just judging this based on how he looks and the way he looks. He looks like he fucking.
Yeah, he looks like the fucking reigning MVP of
He
the
looks
NFL
like
at
he keeps
38
warm
years
over
old.
a fucking barrel fire.
You're insane. What is a better move? Give me one proposition that would have been better.
I would say it'd be a shorter contract.
But no, you gotta understand. He doesn't have to fulfill that contract. All it is a statement of loyalty. It's like, we want you to retire here, and he's saying, I want to retire here. It's just a imaginary amount of time. He will play 1 to 4 more years. It's not a prison sentence. No contracts ever. What?
Let me just throw in something here real quick. About 18 minutes ago, Aaron Rodgers tweeted, "Hey everyone, just wanted to clear things up. Yes, I will be playing at the Packers next year.
Yes, I am gay.
However, reports about me signing a contract are inaccurate, as are supposed terms of the contract I signed. I'm very excited to be back."
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's coming back. He's not agreeing when he signs a 4-year contract. He's not agreeing to 4 years. Nobody means anything anymore. You know what I mean? What contract gets fulfilled? As a baseball fan, you should know that more than anybody.
When he hits me, he doesn't actually hit me.
No. Or when he wins 13 games a season and becomes a 1 seed. I don't understand where the abuse is from.
It's just.
Is the guy annoying and weird? Yes, 100%. He's annoying and weird. But that's also our fault because we pay attention to him too much. If the guy wants to talk about going on a Ayurvedic cleanse and puking and coming at the same time, it's our fault for listening.
I'll do one of those. I do one of those already.
Yeah, I mean, he does those. He does
Was he doing ayahuasca or was he doing like ayahuasca's stepbrother?
I thought he did an Ayurvedic
Well,
cleanse.
yeah. Is that like a way of going around that you're basically doing ayahuasca?
No, Ayurvedic is a diet. It's not a drug.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Where's he doing that at?
You can do it anywhere. You can do it right here in this house. It just depends on what you eat.
Yeah. I bet he's out there doing DMT and discovering himself. He's just,
He's a weirdo. Yes.
I'm so over Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a fucking dickhead. Like we were saying, how he's just on the sideline, disassociated every play. He's not a team player. This is a bad move for the Packers.
The team loves him, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't love. It's just he doesn't seem like he likes to play football.
How do you win the MVP if you're not engaged? The guy must be the greatest player in the history of the world.
We literally just agreed on this 2 weeks ago.
That in the playoffs he disassociates? Yes.
He does it all season.
No, he doesn't.
On the sideline.
No, it's a playoff thing.
The entire season on the sideline. Did
you not watch when Mason Crosby hit the game-winning field goal in like week 8 or 9 and he jumped like 10 feet in the air?
He probably just got something in his headphone that they fucking took down.
You're
COVID
insane, dude. There's
no
better option. Jimmy Garoppolo sucks.
I'm not saying there's a better option. I'm just saying that this is. I think Aaron Rodgers is just a dickhead.
Who cares if he's annoying? He's also. We're talking about a league full of people who this offseason is going to be full of people running people over, drunk, shooting each other, beating the shit out of each other. And you don't like a guy because he has long hair and does yoga? Get the fuck out of here.
That's not why I don't like him. I don't like him because he does.
There's a lot of dickheads in the NFL.
No, I don't like him because he's not a team player. He has nothing. He seems to hate the sport. He seems to hate his team.
No, he loves his team. He hates management. He's a rebellious dude. He doesn't like authority, but he loves his players. He does. He's the best man at Randall Cobb's wedding. He's the best man at David Bakhtiari's wedding. I mean, you don't make your quarterback a best man at your wedding if you don't like him.
You are just the most.
Nothing I'm saying is not true.
Stand by your man.
No, I just am more informed in this area than you are. That's the only difference.
I don't think that's I think it's just you just are. So this could be anybody. This could be he could have ran somebody over with his car. He could have fucking done all these things. You'd be like, well, you don't understand how his car works.
No, but he's not doing that. So that's not relevant.
I'm just using a comparison. If he did that, that would be your answer. Be like, no, you don't understand how he drives.
He has unsavory opinions about COVID, which are going to historically, like when we zoom out, is going to turn out he was, besides the weird medicine shit, but as far as like the protocols, turns out we're all agreeing with him now. The CDC's agreeing with him now. So he was right about that. But yeah, the ivermectin, all that shit, I don't know enough about that to get into that. But I think he's fucking annoying, but I mean, he's not a bad person. He's just, you just don't want to hang out with him.
I think there's a chance a lot of that goes away with Shailene Woodley if that's over too, honestly, because she's
blame the woman.
I blame the woman.
Yeah, I mean, well, hey,
let's go to Shailene Woodley.
Did he ever get a speeding ticket when he was dating Danica Patrick? I didn't hear about it.
Let's go to Shailene Woodley for comment.
She's somewhere beating a bongo with her fucking tits out.
What's her deal? She's a bongo tit beater.
Yeah, she's a big hippie.
So what? That's who he was out doing this fucking.
He was
doing that Bakhtiari treatment where
he just broke off the engagement.
He did.
Well, I don't know. Their engagement was broke off.
Do you think it was because they were engaged in the spiritual realm and not in the real realm?
The reason the media is saying is because she felt like he was too focused on football and didn't give her enough time. So.
Dude, chicks suck.
I know. you're focused. Yeah.
Dude, I'm gay now, dude. I fucking hate chicks. It's because, dude, honestly, that's what this league needs is, honestly, best thing for Aaron Rodgers is to get a boyfriend.
Yeah, David Bakhtiari, your right tackle.
You think he should date his? No, because then that starts a fight. You get sacked. You get in a fight, and then the David Bakhtiari turns fucking. He wants to get revenge on Aaron Rodgers. He lets him get sacked a bunch.
No, if it's a healthy, loving relationship,
and then he'll protect him with his
life. He's protecting his blind side, dog. Yes, I would love. My dad always thought he was dating Clay Matthews. He always thought Aaron
Clay Matthews is a defense guy, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that, like,
they can't be on the field at the same time. That's a fucking. It's getting in the middle of what they're trying to do.
Yeah. I can't be in a foxhole with some guy staring at my ass. that logic.
Yeah, I bet he's dating the center. I bet he's under there rubbing. He's all rubbed under there rubbing on the tip.
That whole gay military thing, just like, it's so funny how people thought gay people were like in the 70s when they're like, you think of you in a fucking gutter fighting, and the guy's like, ooh, I want to fuck you. There's bullets flying around.
Yeah. You're in a fucking foxhole. You're about to get blown up. It's like the last second to your life.
Your ass looks good right now.
Oh, you really loading that gun up. Give me a reload. Come on now.
I love the way you refill that rifle.
It's the worst hour.
And then
Where was that splash coming from? That was a cum?
Yeah. We had a lot of gushy wet sounds.
the 90s era of progress of like, oh, I believe they can control themselves, but still don't tell me.
Yeah. The only way you can control yourself is if I don't let you talk about it, which is going on in Florida right now with Don't Say Gay.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, it's funny because whenever that came out, I thought that was like
I did too.
I thought it was like that Hillary Duff campaign where she's like, hey, if you say something is gay, that's mean to stuff that is actually gay.
So it turns out when we call each other gay, we're being progressive in Florida.
Yeah.
Because now they're like saying you can't say it because it like promotes it or teaches it. Yeah, because did you see there was like thousands of people going, "We say gay, we say gay." I swear to God, it was like a big protest.
See, yeah, that's like me and the bros being like, "What? Yeah. Why can't I can't call shit gay?"
Yeah.
Hi. When you call something that's not gay, you're ruining stuff that is gay, and there's a lot of stuff that's gay.
Hillary Duff, dude, I forgot about her.
She's so banging, dude.
Yeah, she held up. I saw her on. I saw that Dave Grohl, James Corden thing she was on. I was like, she's like 22 years old, dude.
She's fucking,
which is gross to me.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
But she's rocking it. Yeah, I also hate that.
Yuck. Get Mary Steenburgen back up there.
Do you think they have porno where it's like, no, that's probably not legal. No, I was gonna say, what if they had like a stopwatch going down where it's like 10, 9.
Oh, for 18.
8. Yeah, and then as soon as they're 18, like they open the door and a dude that looks like Big Herc. As soon as they turn 18, a dude who looks like Big Herc walks in the door with his fucking, like that dude Wood, who was on the edge of the bed with his cock out during COVID. Is that legal?
You might be. You can legally make it. I mean, just like with lies, don't actually use a 17-year-old.
Because she couldn't be in the beginning of that video, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Well, some people do.
Yeah.
Not me.
Barely legal. I'm doing me and Jackson Banks are writing a barely legal Ninja Turtle script.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you should produce porn. That's a great idea.
I know.
I think.
Yeah.
Like,
see,
people would love that.
Yeah. See, I feel like I'm on the right path, and that if I pitch that in a meeting, it will go around the table, and people will like flip it into something. But they'll be like, "Damn, Bruce is like a catalyst for crazy cutting edge porno ideas."
I don't know how cutting edge that is.
I mean, you technically are.
You're gonna go to.
You technically are cutting the edge of what you can do.
You're gonna go to a porn boardroom already doesn't exist.
Yeah, those are real.
That's just an auto mechanic in Van Nuys. But you're gonna go to a porn board and be like, I got a cutting edge idea. 18. And they're gonna be like, what?
No.
We've never thought of that.
Barely 18.
Oh, so 90% of all the industry.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm into granny shit, dude.
Are you?
No, not really.
I mean, you do like, what's her called? Mary Steenstein.
Yeah, that ain't no grandmother.
That'd be a cool last name. Mary Steenstein. That'd be good.
Steenburger?
Yeah. What's that's there's
Steenburgen?
All right, dude. What the hell else is going on?
Russell Wilson is a Denver Bronco.
That's a really something, dude. It's crazy because as soon as they found out Aaron Rodgers is a no-go, that's probably as soon as they found out that was no dice. That's not going to happen. They fucking brought in Old Man Wilson.
Old Man Wilson, who he's just had his fucking. He's been getting like a Burrow level of sacks.
Oh yeah, his dick was in the dirt all fucking season long.
So
and he's still like, the guys are fighting hard out there.
Yeah,
guys, I'm gonna get out there and do it. Oh, Future, why are you talking about my wife?
What does his wife do?
Ciara.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the cookies, keep on looking, cause they stay in the jar. She's a pop singer.
Is she still around? Like still?
Yeah, remember there was the big rumor that she was a herm. Aphrodite.
No, I didn't hear that.
That was a big room back in the day that she had.
I think they say intersexed now.
Well, that's why I separated it into 2 words.
Oh, yeah. Rumors was that she was Herm Edwards?
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to try to do a Herm Edwards impression, but it was mostly in the content. Like, I'm coaching Arizona State. I don't know.
I want to see some hustle out there.
Yeah. I have no idea what he sounds like. You're just like, all right, drop and give me 10.
Coach shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know shit.
I like this kind of party.
Yeah. Oh, is that him?
That's Mike Singletary.
Yeah. With the, she was rumored to be a intersex person.
Is she gonna like it in Denver?
Oh, I have no idea what her deal is whatsoever. I really don't know anything about her. She was dating Future. Remember Future the rapper?
Yeah.
So they had a kid together, I think, and so now it's like there's always drama where it's like Russell Wilson doesn't like Future, and so
She had to look Russell in the eyes and say, "Look, babe, Future's in the past."
Yeah, dude. So it's a big thing now where it's like even the other day there was a Super Bowl post party. And it's like Russell Wilson and Sierra seen leaving right after Future arrives because Future's like a fucking real ass dude and Russell Wilson's a little weenie.
Russell Wilson could definitely. I don't know who this Future guy is, but
Future?
I mean, I don't know him as far as like, I can't size him up as a fighter, but I guarantee Russell Wilson could beat his ass.
Dude, Russell Wilson's 5'1" and Future's like 6'4".
Russell Wilson professionally gets hit by fucking James Harrison ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, I guess you're
professionally.
Right. That is an interesting point, but Future's the real deal. Russell Wilson's a little bitch, dude.
That's not true. Oh. That's not true.
You know, it's my opinion.
Your opinion of quarterbacks. Is there who's a quarterback that's worth anything to you?
Peyton Manning.
Oh.
Peyton Manning. I like a real.
Oh
dude.
well, gee golly gee now.
That's what I like, dude. I like Brett Favre. That's my type of quarterback, dude. Not saying that Russell Wilson isn't anything different than those guys.
Oh my god, dude!
You know.
I thought you would like Russell Wilson because he's kind of the.
I just think he's a square.
He's the modern baseball quarterback.
Yeah, if he was a baseball player, that'd be normal. But as a he's a fucking square.
But he brought those sidearm angles. I guess Matt Stafford's been doing it longer than him.
No,
but
Russell Wilson.
Did Stafford play baseball?
Probably.
Not
professionally.
I know him and
But he's got the angles.
Him and Kershaw were like best friends. Or they played
Oh
one
yeah,
of the
yeah. He
sports
came
together.
up. Yeah. No, dude. I just think that Russell Wilson's a fucking square. Like
He's definitely
he's
a square.
a dork.
You got to be a square to be a good quarterback.
I mean, Sierra's
though.
bad. He's piping down the but he's also like on Oprah being like, we gotta have one more baby. Come on, like he's like begging her to have another. He's a weirdo.
Yeah, is he like a little Will Smithy?
He is
where you
probably.
think
He's
there's
a little
something
he's a
weird
little
going on behind
he's
closed doors?
He's a little funny, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Will Smith's like maybe a Scientologist or a murderer or something.
Yeah, a little bit of that. This Joker. That's that show that he put out a stand-up show called This Joker, J-O-K-A.
Oh, and it's just reaction shots of him going.
there's funny comics on the show. I haven't watched the show at all. I know there's a few funny comics on it that I actually like, but just the fact that it's like that's how insane Will Smith is. That he's like, the name of this show is This Joker.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm pointing it. It's J-O-K.
Is it a lot like Heart in the City?
I have no idea anything about it.
Heart in the City was so funny because Kevin wasn't even in the room, and the reaction shots were like filmed after the math.
Yeah, of him like at the top of a slide on a playground.
Oh,
Yeah, they're like, Kevin, we got to get some reaction shots.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's
He's in his ice bath with fucking Lil Wayne.
Did I ever tell you about the time I opened for Kel Mitchell?
At Flappers?
No, this was in Bakersfield, and we were in the green room of this place, and it was me and a few comics, like two other comics and him in the green room. And anytime somebody would like riff something funny, he would go, "That's hilarious. That's hilarious." And then he went up and fucking ate dick.
Oh God, yeah. He that's Keenan and Kel Mitchell.
Yeah.
He's the one who
What's
loves orange
Keenan up
soda.
to?
He's fucking,
Does he have a show every single night on NBC?
Yeah, he's
He's got like 7 different sitcoms.
Well, he gets put on TV, and then as soon as he gets put on TV, he's led back to a oddly dark cryogenic chamber room where he's put like sedated under, and he just kind of floats in this tank, and he's like,
is that how he stayed 28 for 50 years?
yeah, that's
I picture him kind of Scrooge McDucking it, just jumping into a fucking room full of money.
yeah, but it's burgers.
He's been crushing it. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Man, take your order.
Yeah, Kel's having a rough time. I was on a Nickelodeon show with Kel. I did an episode of it.
Oh, the Dan Schneider Laugh Hour?
Yeah. I did meet Dan Schneider, yes. I did almost have to sing him happy birthday.
Damn, I saw some guy who looked exactly like you, and I was trying to sneak a picture of him and send
Where?
it to you.
It better not have been Dan Schneider, because Dan Schneider...
No, Dan Schneider does look like you.
No, he does not, you cocksucker.
Pull a picture of
Dan
Dan
Schneider's
Schneider.
one of the ugliest motherfuckers in the entire world.
Spitting image.
If, dude, you're about to get your entire
Spitting
studio
image.
destroyed if you keep talking like this, dude. I'm going to fucking turn into a Tasmanian devil in here.
Dude, every time I see Dan Schneider, I go, damn, Bruce dyed his hair brown?
Look at this. Jesus Christ. I will fucking kill you if you don't stop talking about me this way.
Dan Schneider, he loves kid feet.
Yeah, he's a kid fucker is what he is.
Is that confirmed? He never lost his job.
Yes, he did.
I think he's Google. I was
They
looking this up,
they part ways completely. They canceled all of his shows mid-season.
but he didn't go to jail.
No. It didn't even come out that it's never even been official, but it's like
That's
dude,
I'm gonna make a Curb Your Enthusiasm season where you know how Jeff Garland kept getting mistaken for Harvey Weinstein.
Where that happens
Everybody
to-
thinks you're Dan Schneider.
fucking pig. No, it never even got confirmed, but it's like he was like he ran Nickelodeon for a long time. Everything that wasn't animation on Nickelodeon was ran by him. And then literally one day, pretty much out of the blue, they just cut ties with him completely, shut down all of his shit, and just fucking sent him off to the fucking great Foot Locker in the sky.
They moved him to another church.
They moved him to another TV channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got, Zach? I know there's a few things.
I have the details of the trade for Russell Wilson.
Let's hear it.
So Denver gave Drew Lock, Noah Fant,
Oh, okay.
Shelby Harris, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick for Russell.
Imagine being one of these motherfuckers and this is how little they think of you. You know what I'm saying? They're just
yeah.
like, get the fuck out of here.
No offense, good too.
Yeah,
What is it? His name is No Offense?
Fant.
No
Hey,
offense.
no offense, but, you know, you got a big, hey, you right there, no offense, but,
No offense, but you look like Dan Schneider.
no offense, but you going to Seattle there, big boy. Man. Yeah, that's, I bet there's some part of the deal where it's Russell Wilson is like, you know, and you got to donate money to my wife's charity.
So
Russell
that's
Wilson
a
seems like he gets
massive
paid.
trade.
That's
So
a lot of.
You said 2
yeah.
first round, 2 second round, and 2 5th rounds
1 5th round for Russell and a
damn.
4th.
for they threw a 4th round pick.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. So Drew Lock sucks. So who's gonna play quarterback for the Seahawks?
Drew Lock.
Dude, he sucks.
No shit, but why else would they trade him?
I mean because they got to get rid of a quarterback, and I'm sure who is their other guy?
Nathan Peterman.
They traded?
No, Nathan Peterman is not.
Oh, their
was
other
it?
quarterback.
The Nathan Peterman experience, dude.
Oh my god, dude. So
a new-
now,
it's
do
a
you
new
think
ride
Jimmy
at Buffalo
Garoppolo goes to
6-1.
Seattle?
That's not a bad idea. Jimmy Garoppolo, he's not.
He'll break into pieces if he doesn't.
If he's in the cold,
well, not only
he's
is
gonna
it-
be like liquid nitrogen. He's gonna be
like
frozen
Sub-Zero
shatter.
uppercutting
yeah,
you.
yeah. Dude, why do the Niners want to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo so bad? He's never done anything
no
other
idea.
than him breaking
His
his
cock's
legs.
too big in the locker room.
Every-
Makes people uncomfortable.
Other than him breaking his legs every few plays, he's never done anything wrong.
All he does is win.
Really?
Yeah.
He's never done anything.
They
to
should
this
trade
year.
him for Mac Jones.
All he's ever done is like every time he's not injured, he does great.
Yeah,
They get to the Super Bowl, almost to the Super Bowl with him,
I know.
and they really just seemingly cannot wait to get rid of him.
I have no idea. I mean, he's definitely listen. He's the Rodney Dangerfield of the NFL for sure.
No respect at all.
Dude, he gets no respect.
But it's also, I mean, his shit breaks in half every time. Did they release Carson Wentz yet? Because get him the fuck out of there. I hate Carson Wentz.
I
dude.
think they're probably going to try to trade him.
Carson Wentz.
Oh wait, he was on a 1 year, was he? No, he inherited. They had to take over the Eagles contract. Yeah, they're going to try to trade him.
Yeah.
Free agency just opened today.
Where's Joe Flacco? Is he in Denver?
No, he was in the Jets, and I don't know if he made it through the season.
You don't want to be Joe Flacco, dude. You don't want to.
You don't want to be a Super Bowl MVP.
Well, you. I'm saying
You want to be one of the most historically overpaid quarterbacks.
No,
this way of Kirk
I'm saying.
Cousins.
I'm saying you don't want to be Joe Flacco now.
Yes, you do.
Why?
What? Retired with $400 million?
He's still in the league. He's been a backup for 4 fucking years.
Yeah, guy hasn't had a bruise in 10 years, and he's
Well,
making
no,
$10 million a year.
Why is he? It's just kind of embarrassing.
Man, you hate quarterbacks.
$10 million?
You really hate quarterbacks. Is it because he's Italian? He's not Southern enough for you?
Yes, that's my issue.
Your 1920s racism?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the big official move of the 1940s of
Now,
them.
Peyton, now that's a quarterback's name. Flacco, I don't know what that shit
No,
is.
it's just you don't want to be. He was good. He was elite, and then he's a fucking backup for the last 5 years. It's like you're a big headliner on the road, and then you start featuring for the last 8
But
years
imagine
of your
you
career.
just keep getting paid like a headliner while you're featuring.
I guess you're
it's a
right.
different feeling.
You just get in there, you get yourself a chicken Caesar wrap.
You
and
think Bobby
fucking-
Bonilla's mad he hasn't been in a World Series in the last couple of years? Hell no.
Bobby Bonilla's 55, 60
I
years
know,
old.
but I'm just saying, people who are just getting paid for nothing, that's a great feeling.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Do you remember the pandemic?
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
I wasn't embarrassed.
That
at all.
dude's been on pandemic money for like 7 years.
Yeah.
It's sick.
There's just something that's got to fuck with your pride if you go from being an elite quarterback. And it's
Well, yeah, if you're a quarterback, you're an alpha dog. You want to be the guy, for sure. I mean, Ryan Leaf has been hosting Rich Eisen's show, and like he literally, it's his Uncle Rico from fucking Napoleon Dynamite, where he was like,
I could have been a contender.
Well, they were showing some quarterback who had a good pro day or whatever, good combine. And he goes, I'm not impressed. He goes, in my underwear, right out of bed, I could throw a ball 65 yards right now. And it's like
I'm not impressed.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Let's see him stay off Oxycontin for the next 6 months. See how hard that is to not do Oxy, motherfucker. It ain't so easy, is it, huh?
Yeah.
Get yourself some fucking Percocet and see how
That'd be
you
so
feel.
funny if he gets pulled over and he just whips a pill bottle 65 yards away. They can't find
The
it.
cop's like, really, dude? Really? Yeah, he throws a shovel pass out the window of the fucking pills and it goes 60 yards. Damn. That Ryan Leaf can get a fucking whip it. All right, what do we got, dude?
I'm more of a Ryan Leaf than a Peyton Manning guy, for sure.
More of a Leif Garrett guy.
They probably have been cross
Been
paths
old
at some
boys,
point. Yeah. Definitely. They're
What's
on
the
some VHS drug show, I'm sure.
What's the deal with
VH1,
Leif Garrett? He got in a car. He killed his friend or something in a car crash.
I don't know. I just remember him on like Celebrity Rehab or whatever. Yeah, where like that's the. It's funny when they call this guy a celebrity. Like all I know him from is the show where they said he was a celebrity.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's a celebrity.
What else we got? This Calvin Ridley stuff is funny, but it's kind of.
I feel bad for him. He was betting on the Falcons, from what I heard.
You can't.
But that's like confidence.
So
they did that shit to Floyd Mayweather. Remember Floyd Mayweather went? Floyd Mayweather went down to MGM and tried to put like $1 million on him knocking out Conor McGregor in the 7th round, and they were like, "You can't do this."
That makes perfect sense. That's
He's
like
just
you're
wearing
picking
like
the
a
round. Like, he has so much control over that.
I know. Yeah. Well, that's why, like, that was why I was like, this fight is a ruse. You know, not because like Floyd is just toying with it. That fight was just gonna last as long as Floyd wanted it to.
Yeah.
It's funny he knocked out fucking Logan Paul and held him up.
Yeah.
to keep him looking good.
If it was me,
See that?
Yeah, I remember that.
He knocked Logan Paul with an uppercut and then hugged him to keep him on his feet because it was clearly fixed.
Yeah. If I was Connor, I would have gone down there and put $1 million on him knocking me out in a certain round. Like, you can't do like, what do you mean? Like, I know exactly when he's gonna whip my ass, and then just fucking throw it completely. But then you can't fucking do that. You can't bet. The craziest part of this whole thing is that this is pretty much exact same thing, maybe less to the extent of whatever than Pete Rose. Pete Rose got a lifetime ban. Calvin Ridley only got a 1-year ban. How old is Calvin Ridley? Will you tell me that much?
He's 28, I think.
That's pretty chill. You get a year off. He's losing $10 million.
He's got a younger brother in the league. They both went to UGA.
Damn, dude.
He's a Georgia boy playing for the Falcons. Went to UGA from Georgia.
He did write on Twitter. He's like, I'm old.
27.
Oh, that's good. That's nice. Do you get a year off right in the middle of your career?
But it sucks because he had kind of taken over as the #1 guy
For the Falcons.
For the Falcons, like he was the guy. Him and Ronnie Gage. It sucks for him, but. I mean, if you're betting on your team, he wasn't playing either, right? It was when he was injured.
That's the big difference between him and Pete Rose, I think.
Well, Pete Rose was betting on his team, but he was playing and coaching.
He was managing, yeah. He wasn't playing, I don't think.
I don't remember.
I'm sure. I mean, you don't do that once.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what I
that's
mean?
what they're saying. That's what he was like. I don't have a gambling problem. I bet $1,500 total.
Yeah, well, did you see people are highlighting all these
the plays
of
yeah,
him
yeah,
running backwards?
yeah. I have that on the thing. I fucking did.
Yeah, he
I
does
meant to send that shit. That was so fucking funny.
He does that classic bad receiver move where he catches and then does a backward semicircle to try to get more yards.
They're like, tell me Calvin Ridley ain't in on this shit. He's like running backwards, like almost purposely not scoring or getting touchdowns. It's so fucking funny, dude.
It's just a guy. I mean, that's a receiver who was the fastest his whole life, and then he's in the NFL trying to pull that high school football bullshit. Dude, have you seen the fucking 40 times in the combine this year?
Oh yeah, dude. There's some big brothers running like 4.4s.
There was
that dude ran 4.23,
and he beat Baker Mayfield's time, and he weighs 343 pounds.
I saw that. Yeah,
he ran a faster 40 than Baker, and he's 340 pounds.
Big dogs. That dude also has that face mask. I saw that guy that's like a bunch of small X's, so it's just like completely fucking.
Well, the wide receivers. There was 10 receivers who broke 4.3. I think there was like
under 4.3. Or
I think one guy had a 4.28.
Damn.
Or a 4.27. But
damn.
Yeah, I don't know. Supposedly that's what this draft is about, is wide receivers. Apparently it's stacked with wide receivers.
Well, yeah, the quarterbacks are.
Next year is going to be the quarterback draft.
With who?
C.J. Stroud from Ohio State's the real deal.
Okay.
Then they got
Jake Fromm.
The guy.
No, that guy's already in the. I'm talking. Who's the other guy? Who's the guy? Oh, Stetson Bennett.
Oh yeah,
He fucking stinks.
He's not even going to the league.
That's brutal.
He had to go back.
How crazy is that?
He's not that good.
He fucking just won the national championship.
He did win the national championship, but he's not. I don't know.
And it's just funny that it's like that's possible. Where he's like, I don't know what more you want me to do. You know, like if that was him, I would be like, I don't know what else I have to do for you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe Mac Jones will change people's minds on these SEC quarterbacks.
Well, Mac Jones is going to be is so far the first Alabama quarterback to ever do a goddamn thing.
Joe Namath.
You know, okay. All right. Fucking Brian Vokey Sr. Sorry. You know what
you act like I was around for Namath.
Yeah, but
you know Namath from the same exact interview.
Yes. I want to kiss you.
Yeah.
I could care less about the team struggling. What a god, dude. Legendary Joe Cool. Original Joe Cool.
Yeah.
I have the 40 times if you're interested
Yes,
in any
please.
position. Offensive lineman, best was 4.88.
Let's see. Offensive lineman 4.88. Is that the guy who beat Baker Mayfield? Oh, there's a guy named Chris Paul.
Well, Henry Ruggs did it in 1.5 seconds in his car.
Yeah. Well, Henry Ruggs was a fast motherfucker without the car, too. He could have just... Dude.
Without the car.
If he just ran into that car, a dog would have still died.
Leave the car out of it. He's still a fast motherfucker. That's how they have him do the 40 time. They pull up in his fucking whatever it was, a fucking Hellcat on the line.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it's like,
McLaren.
boop, boop. Unofficial time. Deion Sanders going nuts.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
They're trying to cut my man Deion Sanders' toe off. You see that?
Why?
He's got like a hammer toe. They want to cut it off.
Is it like turf toe?
I don't know, but it's like fucking it with his whole foot or whatever. But he's pissed off about he doesn't want to cut it off.
No shit.
Dude, this is kind of just the inside
Breaking
information.
news. A man is pissed off that he's going to lose a toe.
This is the kind of inside information you get when you come into Fat Jocks, dude. That Deion Sanders is about to lose his toe and he wants to keep it.
Dude, my uncle had hammer toes, and they called him hammer toes.
Yeah, my aunt's got him bad. My aunt's got him bad on the side too.
That's when you have like bird talons for toes.
Well, she was a catcher for so long that her two like side toes like folded under. So
Can she perch like a bird? Like if you put a stick, could she just
that's a good question.
wrap her toes around it?
I don't know.
Stay there.
Maybe back in the day, but she
She could throw a two-seamer with her toes.
curled under like this, so she had to get surgery to flatten them back out.
And so, do they call them hammer toes because that's how they flatten them out, or do they call them hammer toes because they're shaped like the nail puller on a hammer?
I don't know.
Because I imagine it's similar. They probably have to break the bones.
Yeah, they're probably good.
Christ Almighty! You got to do. Would you go one at a time and go boot, or would you go both at a time and go wheelchair? Both at a time.
Probably both at a time go wheelchair.
Me too.
You got double the time in a boot. You ever been in a boot? It's a fucking nightmare.
I've never been in a boot, but I know you both have been in boots. Did
Yeah.
you share the same boot?
No.
No, but yeah, and we had stairs to our apartment. Was the only way up there. Brutal.
Yeah.
No good. Showering in a boot.
Yeah, I had to wash Zach, and he had to wash me. Now you get it. What do we got, Zach?
Bruce taking a shit.
I'll say the most interesting compared to Baker thing is the top 10 defensive linemen beat him, and the best offensive lineman lost to him by 0.04 seconds.
The top 10 defensive linemen beat him. All 10 of them
Yeah.
ran faster than Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he was 4.84. The number 10 was 4.7. The number 1 was 4.36.
A defensive lineman ran a 4.3?
Yeah.
Good
Amare
Lord.
Barno.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Dude, you got to be kidding me. Like the same way Denver is, Cleveland is one quarterback away from a Super Bowl. You plugged in a real quarterback there, they win a Super Bowl.
Oh, I don't believe
They
that.
are stacked.
Well, who could go there?
I think Jimmy Garoppolo could do some good things because that offensive line is like one of the best offensive lines.
But you
of
think
all
they
football.
just keep they're such a dumb team, they just keep Baker?
Well, it's a good deal right now. I think he's got 1 year left as a good deal. He's under contract one more year, and then
There is no reality that Baker Mayfield wins a Super Bowl.
maybe in a Nick Foles way where you're like, huh?
What?
Yeah, or a who's that guy who won with like Tampa or whatever. Back
Or
in the
Jared
day.
Goff getting there. And not
Yeah,
winning.
yeah. Who's that guy?
Oh,
Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer.
I think he won 2. Didn't he win one with like Tampa and one with Baltimore or some
Who
shit?
was the quarterback for Tampa up against Rich Gannon? It was Rich
That's
Gannon.
Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer?
Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. And then I think he won one
Even
with
Rich Gannon
Tampa
beat it.
too.
I think Eli winning too is
That's yeah, that's very confusing.
Yeah, but Eli,
especially against 2 of the greatest teams in the history of football.
Eli also just like really for somehow some way turned it up so hard whenever he fucking got up in the fucking Super Bowl. When he got to the Super Bowl, he turned it on so crazy.
People
like,
also forget that they fucking whooped up on a 15-1 number 1 seed Green Bay Packers in
the
Green
playoffs?
Bay in the snow. The year that in 2011,
yeah, Eli's just
15-1.
Eli's just nasty when it comes to fucking putting it down.
Was that not also the same year as the 17-0? Look up 2011 NFL standings.
Eli must fuck like a beast.
Because that's crazy, dude. If he beat a 15-1 and a 17-0 team, that's a 32-1 team that fucking Mr. Inbred fucking annihilated.
What did the Manning's mom look like?
Probably not great.
She's probably a big lady.
You mean tall?
Like just like stacked.
Really? They're not muscular boys.
No, I'm saying they're large though.
They're tall.
Yeah, but they got genes like that. That's a gene thing.
Oh, it was 2007 they were undefeated?
yeah 2000.
Oh, okay, yeah. So 2011
That was the second one.
Yeah, that who was the star of that Patriots team? Was Gronk there yet?
Aaron Hernandez too, dude.
Yeah.
My dog.
Dude, he was good.
Oh yeah, he was fucking great.
Yeah, he was really good.
Dude, he fucking
Poor guy.
Just say it. Just
be gay.
Just
Be gay.
be gay.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a
Do you
shit.
ever listen to that podcast called like Gladiator or something?
No.
It's fucking legit.
Is it about Hernandez?
Boston Globe podcast, yeah. About Hernandez.
They got some messy sports writers over there at the Boston Globe.
Oh yeah, that cocksucker with the fucking Jeff Kent thing. Hey, you look, I don't go into the Boston Globe with boxing gloves on and just start fucking socking everybody, dude. Zach, what else we got? I know there's a few more things.
Brittney Griner.
Ooh, speaking of hashish pens, I was smoking a little hashish pen before this. That's what the biggest annoyance about this is for some reason on ESPN and on every single article, they've called this that she was caught with hashish.
Yeah.
What fucking year are we living in?
Yeah, what are you on the Silk Road?
I
fucking
really don't
700?
fucking stand. Where's the hashish pen, dude? Hand me the hashish so I can fucking stand with Brittney Griner.
Yeah.
I stand with Brittney Griner, and I'm an American. I'm a good guy, and I smoke hashish.
She should come out with Griner grinders.
Oh, bro,
When she
this
gets
is
outta
a
here.
great move, dude. If Brittney Griner comes out with her own hashish pen, this shit's wild because this is some sticky. It is not moving in the fucking
no.
thing. So I'm standing with Brittney Griner and I'm smoking hashish.
Shout out to Brittney Griner. Although, get out of the country sooner, knucklehead.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
No. She's been locked up for like 3 weeks before we even heard about that shit. I think.
Oh, really?
Look up whenever she got locked up.
All right, I take that back.
Right now,
Griner.
Zelensky's like, I'm not going nowhere, and you better let Brittney Griner out of the fucking thing. What if he ends up marrying Brittney Griner?
Yeah, Zelensky's like, why the chicken crossroad?
Does Zelensky have a wife?
I don't know.
Does he have a husband?
He's married to Mother Ukraine.
It says according to 8 sources, March 5th, 3 days ago. Not weeks.
Yeah. So she got locked. She tried to leave after the invasion started.
She tried to leave as it was going on already?
Yeah, it had already happened. The candle was lit, dog. Is that not the biggest case for... last week we were talking about how Cain Velasquez having to do his murder was an argument for more pay for UFC fighters?
Yes.
So that he could hire somebody else to kill his child, his niece molester. The fact that this woman felt like she should try to stick it out in Russia in the middle of a war because she can't make a buck here in this country playing basketball.
And she's over there. She's like, I have to resort to something. And what I have to resort to is smoking hashish.
Yeah,
She was with an American team now.
She was
over
with the
there?
whole American team?
Yeah, she's with the Phoenix.
So they all went over there to make money?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's making it even worse.
Yeah, it's way
It's
worse.
even worse. So what were they doing over there? Were they playing an exhibition?
It's like Nazi Germany, and they're like, imagine if a league of their own, they went and played for Nazi Germany just
we're
because
all
it
for
could get
one,
paid.
we're one for all, we're all
Look, we're not into this,
American.
but they pay us.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
What is it with other countries paying women's sports so much more? It's like, aren't we like the most progressive country in the world, supposedly?
I don't think so. I think like littler, like Finland or something.
Yeah, dude, Finland loves women's basketball.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. They probably got tall people over there.
Buy
That's a tall part of the world.
Chicks playing ball in Finland.
So what's up with Brittney Griner? I don't fully know what's happening. So she got caught with hashish by the,
Customs. But you were saying that they were telling them that they're going to be like super critical of them at the
well,
thing.
yeah.
But
Why?
why?
What I heard,
Because they're leaving.
because we have, because first of all, they're a little
Sanction.
defensive about their war.
I'm going to sanction your hashish, bitch.
Yeah. So because of the sanctions and because of the conflict and the heightened tensions, they told every American that was in Russia when the invasion started to get out now and also be aware that you're going to be extra scrutinized at customs. So it's kind of boneheaded to bring a hash cartridge.
Do you think she completely forgot about it? Or
Yes,
yeah.
That's some shit that would happen to me.
Have you ever forgot some shit? Because I forgot some shit.
Oh, I forgot. I've thrown away a lot of things, mostly knives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just literally the other day at NASCAR, I forgot a bag of weed.
Yeah.
in my
That
back.
guy was like, "You ain't got a lie to kick it."
I was like, damn, dude, NASCAR kicks ass.
You got something for me?
Yeah, the metal detector going off, but it goes, instead of beeping, it goes, ooh, wait, icky. The closer you get to it, Maui
Oh,
wowie.
man, yeah, there's a weed detector. So yeah, Zach, what do you find?
So she was playing in the off season because they make a lot more money in the.
They
off
just
season.
lost
Yeah.
the finals, right?
Yeah.
They make crazy dough over in Russia and China.
Is it crazy dough, or is it just an acceptable living?
I think it's like a few $100,000 a year.
It said Griner joined Russian Premier League in the 2015-16 season. It's the same club that paid Mercury teammate Diana Taurasi a $1.5 million salary in the 2010s.
Diana Taurasi's a goat.
Yeah, they pay per month at a level no one matches.
Damn.
Wow. I wonder if they're still getting paid.
Well, she's in jail.
Yeah.
Contract.
Yeah, but I mean, what are the sanctions of money coming out of Russia into America?
Yeah, I'm sure there's like a code of conduct clause or something, personal conduct clause.
Yeah, dude, she's Trevor Bauer.
If you let her cut the smoking hashish, you will.
That was the biggest thing that annoyed me the most was how much they kept saying hashish. I was like, shut the fuck up with this hashish.
Hashish. Yeah, is that like Arabic or something?
Hashish?
Yeah.
It's just, is that the,
It sounds very old world.
because this is technically a hash oil pen. Hashish oil is what they kept saying, but it's like, well, nobody says hashish.
I lived with a guy who used to make hash, and it involved a dryer.
Did he?
used a
Oh,
dryer.
that's like bubble hash shit back in like black old school bubble. Yeah, he put that in the bag. Where if you make this shit at home, they're fucking blowing it through butane and shit. You ever see that?
No.
BTO is like butane, something like butane, whatever oil. Where like you do this shit, so like you would take weed and you pack it really tight into like a thing that looks like a fucking dildo. And it has a hole on it. You pack it on the end, and then it has a small hole on the other end. And then you put it over. You put the butane through it, and you like spray it out onto this thing, and it creates kind of like a liquidy kind of thing that you spray it all over. And then you cook that out at a certain like a low temperature, and it like bubbles out all the butane, and then you're left with this shit, like this hash oil shit.
We're like old rap songs.
Damn.
Teaching them how to do it.
Yeah.
I like, also, I wonder what fucking Biden sanctions have done to the price of butane oil. Christ.
Yeah, dude. Brittney Griner's.
Let me
fucking-
do some
bring
standing in solidarity.
Yeah, Zach also stands in solidarity with Brittney Griner.
Yeah.
We all do. And yeah, I don't know. That's all I got to say, dude. She's been in jail for a while, though, over there.
Since
She got
the 5th.
detained on the 5th, so 3 days.
3-4 days.
And Biden's like, well, you shouldn't have done that.
But have you seen
Yeah.
Midnight Express? It's not fun.
But Russian jail.
Also, Biden is real
Turkish.
old school about weed.
Yeah, same thing with that girl, Sha'Carri Robinson. Or Sha'Carri Richardson was like, well, rules are rules.
Yeah,
When you
should be
break-
smoking grass, man. Come on.
yeah.
If I knew you were a T-head, I wouldn't have let you go over to Russia, man. Come on now.
Dude, your Biden is just Charles Manson. if I knew you were a T-head. No, she got in there, she started banging the hashish. Come on, man. If I knew you were a D, Russia, I wouldn't have let you go. Like he was personally involved in letting Brittney Griner go play basketball in another country.
Christ on a crutch. What else we got? Brittney Griner, dude. R.I.P. She's dead. They're gonna kill her. Her and Zelensky will be dead in a week.
Brittney Griner.
Speaking of Ukraine, Russia, NASCAR team owner Richard Childress offers 1 million rounds of ammunition to Ukraine.
Hell yeah, dude!
From his personal stash.
Yeah, dude, this is what I saw. Can you pull this up? Richard Childress is the man, and he's offered 1 million rounds of ammo to fucking Ukraine. This is perfect. Post us going to NASCAR.
Yeah. I almost bought a NASCAR hat from the gas station today.
Really?
Yeah, I told you they got a ton of hats down there.
Yeah,
they had a sick NASCAR
Was
one.
it NASCAR? Was it NASCAR logo? Let's go, Brandon.
No, it was just the NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't have any Brandon.
What about shoot your local pedophile NASCAR? Yeah, so I drive the number 666, shoot your local pedophile.
Do you think
car.
Cain Velasquez could come out with shirts and sell it to them like crazy?
Dude.
He shot his local pedophile stepdad.
Yeah, what if you say shoot your local pedophile stepdad? That's actually a dope shirt. And then like Cain Velasquez's face. Shoot your local pedophile stepdad. Yeah, dude. You know what's funny? Sorry, before we go on to this, that Cain Velasquez thing, it would be worse for him if he hired somebody to do that. Instead of him doing it himself. Because he's doing it himself, he's acting on emotion, he's acting on whatever. Where if he hired somebody else to do it, it would get messier, I think.
I thought you meant legally. You just mean
legally, yeah.
Oh, well, I think the best thing that happened to him is that he didn't kill anybody. That's lucky.
But I think the worst thing that happened is that he shot the stepdad. That guy's not even related by blood. He's like, fuck, I just married this guy.
Yeah, but when you hear you're a pedophile stepdad, I feel like you had something to do with the recipe there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe he was.
I'm wrong.
Shooting out his own butane.
I don't want to put any assumptions out there.
So what do we got here? Richard Childress is offering 1 million rounds of ammo to some homeboys here.
He probably wrote in Sharpie Putin on one of the bullets.
Yeah, he's probably like soaking them in whatever fucking they don't eat over
these
there.
are hollow tips. Like
1 million rounds. You think he's had 1 million? Like, is that the best? Like to do that instead of offering direct monetary payment?
I mean, I'm sure they're like, we'll take whatever you got.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So. Is there no clip of him because he looks like a real character?
This news is coming out on Fox News. It's being released on
NASCAR
Fox.
legend offers 1 million. What does that mean? Offers? Like, how do you get it to him?
Oh, they'll figure it out. He'll probably go through the army. I don't know. It's a donation.
Go through the army?
Yeah, he's coming there like the army comes to Richard Childress' house and picks up a bunch of like 30-06 rounds.
He's gonna meet him in a parking lot in Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the ammunition.
Honestly, what Brittney Griner should do is donate a bunch of hashish oil to the the Ukrainian soldiers.
Oh yeah,
Ukrainian soldiers seem like they're having a good time over there.
Putin's already. I mean, he calls them all drug addicts and Nazis. Yeah, that's what he's like. He's saying to Russia that they are denazifying and drug addictifying the Ukrainian government.
Yeah, and that doesn't sound so bad if it was true. Be like,
the Nazis?
Yeah, we're getting rid of Nazis and drug addicts.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah, like if
I don't want Nazis and drug addicts living next door.
Absolutely not. If Biden was saying that about Canada, I'd be like, oh, dude, straight up, go for it.
Is it?
Yeah, I got some video. I don't know what it is yet.
We'll see if we're connected to Bluetooth. I forgot to do that. Let's see.
No.
Yeah, we're not. Hold on. I do want to get this though. Do you remember how to do that?
Nope.
Hit escape and then go down to sound. Yeah.
Escape.
Here or down here?
Right click sound. Shorts went right up. And then go to sound settings. And then go to Bluetooth and other devices upper right. And then Roadcaster. Oh, it says paired. So go back to sound. Go back to the sound settings. Sorry. And then for output up there. In the middle, is Roadcaster on?
Jesus.
I know, that was nuts.
What was that?
Let me see this. I had a fucking lion come up. There we go.
Oh, okay.
All right. Great. Let's see what Richard Childress has to say.
A calling to help his fellow man.
Well, watching the news and seeing all the devastation that Russia is causing to Ukraine right now, and listening to the president of Ukraine when they offered to take him out, and he says, "No, I want to stay here, but I need ammunition."
In that moment, watching what he says is true leadership, Richard Childress realized he could help.
It was not on there for a second there. Sorry. Can we watch that again?
Yeah, this guy kicks ass.
A calling to help his fellow man.
Well, watching the news and seeing all the devastation that Russia is causing to Ukraine right now, and listening to the president of Ukraine when they offered to take him out, and he says, "No, I want to stay here, but I need ammunition."
In that moment, watching what he says is true leadership, Richard Childress realized he could help.
It just hit me where I knew that I'm on the board of directors with Ammo Inc., and I knew we could play a role in making a difference.
He and the chairman for Ammo Inc. decided they would donate 1 million rounds of AK-47 ammo to Ukraine. Childress spent Wednesday talking to elected leaders and trying to get the green light from Congress to start sending ammunition.
They're fighting not only for their lives, but they're fighting for their freedom, liberties, and democracy, and that's the thing that they're doing. And we got to help in every way that we can from this country.
The team at Richard Childress Racing has already seen an outpouring of calls and messages, everything in his power to try.
Stand tall and fight, because that's what
Yeah, Richard Childress. He's gonna...
I was the head of Nuclear Inc., so I figured I'd send over a couple of nuclear warheads to Ukraine to wipe them damn Ruskies out.
Yeah, man, you got Richard Childress. He's going to drive a car all the way over there. Full of bullets. Drive a car.
Richard Childress, man. Come on now.
If I knew you were a T-head, that's so fucking funny. You're truly, your Biden is... Because 100% Charles Manson.
His State of the Union.
I never killed nobody, man.
Half you sitting, half you clapping. You're all a bunch of sheep.
Joe Manson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
I'm telling you, you listen to old Manson interviews, it sounds like when Biden is like the first 8 minutes of his vitamin shot that he gets or whatever.
He does, yeah.
I wrote the damn bill.
Whatever that 8 minutes is, we should try to, or whatever that thing they get for that good 8 minutes, we should try to get that for some sets.
It would probably last longer on us. It probably would last an hour on us.
Nice.
8 minutes in a 79-year-old dementiated man.
Yeah, there's probably a lot going on in there. What's he eat all day? Probably just like a weird,
some kind of mush.
Probably those bug bars from that movie Snowpiercer.
What's that shit that was people? Soylent Green.
Oh
Yeah, he probably eats Soylent Green.
Soylent Green was people.
They have that in. They do have that in Snowpiercer too. And in his flashback, he's like, "We had to eat people." He's like, and the worst part is, I know that babies taste the best.
And the worst, the worst part about everything, what I hated the most. All right, what do we got?
Baby back ribs.
Got a few more things before we wrap up.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Oh, dude, this fight at that Mexican soccer game. You seen that shit?
No.
Dude, like 20 people died.
From a fight?
A fight at a soccer game.
17 people have been reported dead.
Yeah.
Following fan violence at Liga MX game between Atlas and Querétaro.
No, that's a classic rivalry.
Atlas Querétaro?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was in Mexico trying to watch college basketball, and they had it scheduled, and they just played Mexican soccer. So, I'm on.
Well, I bet what they tried to do here is they tried to last minute switch this from a soccer game to a college basketball game, and they fucking
Were you trying to watch Duke, North Carolina?
Michigan State versus Ohio State. I didn't
Did you see Coach K's last game at Duke?
got his ass whipped.
Yeah.
Did you see what he said though? Like
After the game, he came out. He's like, "It's my fault. We suck."
yeah, they're like Grant Hill, Christian Laettner, every Duke player in the history's out there to honor him, and he's just like, that performance was unacceptable. You're like, God damn,
So
dude.
fucking
No
funny.
wonder
It's
you're
like-
retiring, you
like,
fucking
dude,
freak.
Yeah, get it. You're done. Just what does it matter?
Yeah,
Quit
yeah.
freaking out. You fucking
RELAX, as the great Aaron Rodgers used to say.
RELAX, pal. Yeah, so there was 70 people
footage.
died. Oh, let's get some footage going. I think I've seen this. This isn't violent. Yeah, this is just people running onto the field to get away from. They canceled the game. The goalie was like standing on top of the goal. I don't know how so many people died. What's the dealio?
I mean, I imagine you could start a pretty big domino effect if the chairs are steep enough.
Yeah, I mean,
The seats are steep enough.
Astro World Part 2.
Did I mean, was it like stabbings and guns?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know.
I wonder, was it over? Because cartel violence is kind of amped up again. not that it ever went away, but it's like the CJNG or whatever, that cartel, they're kind of...
What's their deal? What'd you go, MXPX? What'd you just say?
CNJG?
So arrests made in Mexico soccer brawl. Authorities, 10 arrests more, 26 individuals identified as participating in the brawl. An additional blah, 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 blah. 60-second minute, they started the fight, opened the gates to allow fans to run to safety. Video showed horrifying scenes of fans being kicked and beaten by fans with chairs and metal bars. Damn, dude, they went fucking hardcore Holly on them. One fan used a knife to cut the net from one goal, and the bench on one side was destroyed.
Wow. I wonder what it was over. Are they... I wonder if they're classic rivals or if that was like a cartel thing or...
It's, I mean, according to Reddit, the fans clubs are called Barras, and they've been described as being encouraged to commit aggressive acts against their rivals.
That's what's up.
Their rival teams, Barras. So it's like if you ever saw like Green Street Hooligan
Yeah,
movies, like
yeah.
the soccer firms and shit, but like they're back to the old school, actually fucking people up.
Yeah, what was
yeah,
the really violent... Was it Arsenal that had like the
Chelsea?
Chelsea? Was
I
it?
don't remember. But I know that in like England, when there's big soccer games going on, or like London, if you try to like go into a certain bar, they're like, you ain't no Chelsea boys, are you? Like, cause or otherwise, you ain't gonna come in here and start nothing crazy. Like, and there's like at the stadiums, they have separate seating for all the fans.
Yeah, they're not allowed to like mix with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're gonna beat the shit out of each other. Because one's from the North End and one's from the South End.
Yeah, they're both fucking shit.
Yeah,
You know what's funny?
London sucks, dude. It's a piece of shit city.
You know what I bet happened at this game where we're talking about the rivalry? I bet that one guy was like, great taste, and the other one was like, less filling, and they were arguing over Bud Light and Busch Light or Miller Light, whichever they argue about in the commercial. What else is
But
there?
it was Corona and Soul.
Yeah.
Whatever they say.
Soul's popping off right now.
Yeah, my dad loves Soul.
Really?
That was always his Mexican beer.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah.
My dad, I've seen my dad have to resort to drinking Corona a few times, and it makes him none the happier.
Does he put a lime in it?
Fuck no, dude. You wouldn't
I ain't putting fruit in my beer.
You wouldn't catch my dad dead with a fucking lime, dude.
What about he's never done a tequila shot where he licks the salt and bites the lime?
Dude, no. If my dad's drinking
Has
hard
your dad's
alcohol-
ever licked anything, has he?
No, dude, not at all. Maybe a few ladies downstairs, but I think he's...
This tongue stays in this mouth.
Dude, I saw my dad one time on a cruise ship. There was like a drink of the day, and so he'd been drinking Alabama Slammers all day. And then he was standing on the wall.
Alabama Slammers.
Alabama Slammer. He was standing on the wall and like standing on the wall outside of the like the room on the cruise ship, and he was leaning up against it, and he just like with no resistance just slid his back all the way down the wall, and then like was like in a catcher stance on the like no resistance whatsoever. Just
What's
slid
in an
right
Alabama Slammer?
I have no idea. I know it was fucking. What we got, Zach? Alabama Slammer.
It's probably like what, like Bud Light? And
No, it's booze. It's straight booze. Southern Comfort, gin, amaretto, and orange juice.
Southern Comfort and gin.
Slow gin, amaretto too.
That sounds awful.
That's probably tastes not so hot. There's like one or two more things. Right?
Two more things. We got Russian gymnast with Z symbol.
Oh yeah, the Z is like the new swastika, right?
I don't know why you said that to me like that. I don't know. I have no idea.
It's a new twist on an old classic.
I haven't gotten word yet.
No, apparently the Z. So apparently all the tanks, the Russian tanks and shit, have a big Z on them going around. Like the Z is like the new swastika for them.
I thought Russian tanks had a V on them.
No, I don't think so. So the Z thing, this Russian gymnast got like the bronze, and then at the
She went like this.
no, it's a guy, which I don't think guys should be gymnasts, but he he went up to the podium, and I think there was a Ukrainian on the podium too, and he had like he put like a Z on his thing to like show support for Russia.
I didn't think anybody was supporting that. I thought because there's massive protests in Russia.
I think this is a good. My thing is, are there Americans supporting this? Because people keep talking like there are, and I haven't seen one thing. And I follow a lot of very conservative people from my hometown.
The conservatives, to the lead up to the war, were flirting a lot with support, like being like, kind of saying, let's stay out of this, but in a pro-Putin way. Like, it's none of our business. Let him take Ukraine. And then, which I can see a case for that in a way, but then once the war kicked off, everybody in the media, all sides, condemned Russia, and they're pretending like they always have.
But wasn't
Fox News had a
Tucker
vague,
like, I don't know, why do we hate Putin?
Yeah, Tucker did all that, but now Tucker is kind of going hard against Russia at the moment. I think I haven't been watching. I don't know. This is just what I'm hearing, so I shouldn't even fucking say. But yeah, no, I keep hearing. Yeah, it's the same way I keep hearing people say that the new Batman movie rules, but everybody I've talked to hates it. Every single person. Preacher called it.
I would say those are the same thing.
Preacher called out of nowhere and was like, "Bruh, that movie is trash, bruh."
Fucking horrible.
Yeah, I heard you hate it too.
Suck it, Tyler. Everyone says the movie sucks, bitch.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Tyler was talking about, but he said cinema too many times, so my ears turned off.
Yeah, fucking ears.
I can't talk like with my like film nerd friends about it. Who it's like, they're just like, oh, it was shot beautifully. It's like I don't give. I like the story. And
you were bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it, but as soon as I get 3 hours open.
Maybe you get an hour a day, get that over. That's how I might have to watch it, like it's a series.
For real.
And then, other than that, there's this lady, this girl, she just set a world record for picking up a rock. The country. But this is, so this is some Scottish bullshit, right? So
yeah.
There's 2 rocks
Yep.
that have handles on them. Will you throw this on the screen, Zach?
Yeah, this is some old shit.
But it's like, this is, look, she's 2 stones. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is actually getting good.
Do you have to wear those boots? There feels like, wow.
Rewind that. And that shot was also very odd. It's kind of like an upskirt shot. Look at this. Look how much they're celebrating over this.
This is like picking up the horse you're riding on. God damn, though.
Mm-hmm. But it's like,
I couldn't do that.
Who gives a fuck?
Hey, Bruce.
Who could possibly? This is Irish people trying to like
Scottish,
whatever it is, trying to keep like their like weird reigning of supreme of like, and was still the best at picking up the rock. And it's like, this is such a worthless like. Who gives a fuck about picking up the rock? Yeah. And like, how is that still celebrated? Of like, that's like, this isn't like a strongman competition where they're throwing the rock over a fucking wall or.
It is in the sense. I mean, that is some strongman shit they would do. Pick up this rock.
But she picks it up like 2 inches.
And they all. I mean, it's better than the caber toss. Caber toss is the telephone pole throwing.
I like that.
Wow. You like that one? I like this better.
No, she picks this up and sets it right down. If she would have picked it up and thrown.
Have you ever seen weightlifting?
Go back
That's what
to that really
weightlifting
quick.
is.
Go back to that. Look at that guy in the background on the left, though. Look at his fucking arms.
Yeah, he's jacked.
Good God.
Is she American?
I don't know.
It looked like she had an American flag on her.
Not to me.
Bruce, may I recommend a sound effect with this video?
Wow. That's the shit.
I saw this, like,
that's the shit that stood up to England back when William Wallace was around, dog. That's Braveheart.
What, picking up the rock?
Yeah. I don't know.
She should be picking up my balls in that same fashion, dude. That's what I gotta say.
Wow.
Turns out she's a fictional character from Australian television.
that lady, she's just completely made up. Oh, man. Anything else? What else is going on? Baseball, they keep saying they're close, but they're not. They're going to cancel. Right now,
they're banning the shift?
Apparently, they're going to ban the shift. Both sides agreed on that. Some people are excited. Some people are not. Joey Gallo, obviously very excited.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Trevor Bauer, obviously not excited about anything the baseball could ever do.
Is he going to play?
I don't know if anyone's going to play. They keep saying they're close and that if they get it done today, it'll be a 162-game season, but it just doesn't seem likely. I mean, right now, before we sign off, because this is all we're going to be doing this week, I'm going to do I'm just going to look up and see if Jeff Passan said anything. Talk amongst yourselves.
Jeff Passan. Do you have a baseball team you like?
The Tigers. I'm excited to see what they do now that they're spending money, but I really haven't invested any time into like reading up on it.
The Tigers are actually going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who have they signed?
I don't know. I can look it up.
You just heard they were spending money.
They put money down for George Springer. Not George Springer.
Jerry Springer.
Carlos. Why can't I think of the guy's
Mencia.
name? Dave, we go to Detroit. Oh fuck.
Carlos Carrera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. That's his name.
From the Astros?
Carlos Correa. Yeah.
Carrera.
They offered up some money for him. I fucking roasted his ass in Seattle, dude. I got there. I got the fucking the Astros ass when I was in Seattle.
Yep. Well, that's why they won the World Series. He fired him up.
Series cocksucker, and the Braves did.
Oh yeah.
Freddie Freeman's coming to the Dodgers though. That's
nuts.
It's not a guarantee. It's a big time rumor.
He is a hero in Atlanta.
So this is the thing. This is what I'll sign off on. It is unbelievable that the Braves did not put in for Freddie Freeman directly after the season, way before the lockout. So the fact that they got to the lockout and did not offer him anything is truly unbelievable. Max Muncy is already said he'll move over to play second base to bring Freddie Freeman in to play first base, and that would be
Can Max Muncy play second base?
Max Muncy played a lot of games at second base, and a lot of games in the outfield. Max Muncy's a fat boy utility player.
That's wild. I
know.
can't picture. I mean, he would be the fattest second baseman I've ever seen in my life.
Fat boy utility, dude.
How old is Muncy?
He's not that old.
Oh, I thought he was in his 30s.
He might be late. I think he's late 20. I think he's like my age. But he was out of baseball for a year, so maybe.
The Tigers team Boston beat in their World Series year had one of the fattest infields. I think Johnny Peralta played second base for them, or he played shortstop. Johnny Peralta,
And he was a fat shortstop?
Yeah, we had a skinny second baseman, but it was like Miguel Cabrera at first, Prince Fielder at third.
Yeah, that's a big infield.
Yeah,
So he's 31. You remember Dan Ugla? Remember him at second base? He was fucking jacked.
No, I don't.
Dude, he was
him.
fucking shredded.
Damn.
Dude, he was a fucking tank, bro. All right, dude. Other than that, that's God damn it. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that Freeman's coming to the Dodgers. I think that baseball will never happen.
It's all over. No more baseball.
Yeah, we're done with it. I'm happy because I don't have to ever think about baseball again.
I'll miss the Red Sox, but the rest can go fuck themselves. They should just make the league the Red Sox.
Just the one team. They
Yeah.
only play themselves.
And they win the World Series.
Well, that's what
every
they should
year.
do. There should be a team that are just all scabs. Then they only that's how they win the World Series.
LA
is that
Snitches or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not just be a scab
It's
team?
all fucking, it's stacked. It's Trout.
Yeah.
It's Stanton.
Is your dad a union guy?
No.
No?
No.
Interesting. I thought maybe because he was
He was in management.
USPS guy, he would be down with the
No, he's in the post office management. The union made it impossible for to fire literally heroin addicts and shit.
Yeah.
It's like this guy's nodding out on the job, but he's in the union. So
He's sleeping on the mail.
yeah, exactly. Drooling on the fucking catalogs.
All right. You guys have been cool. Subscribe to the podcast. Leave us a 5-star review. And also subscribe to Drunk Chicks Magazine. Thank you.
Foxy Boxing.
Oh, I meant to ask if there's a super heavyweight.
Foxy Boxing.